All right, hey, this is John Armstrong, I'm a solution engineer here at Nintex. Just making this video as a kind of a follow-up to the previous one that I created that is focused on this Nintex RPA Central Access Request workflow and bot flow that I put together for our Solution Accelerator Gallery. So my previous video actually broke down and took a deep dive into the workflow and the bot flow and exactly what they're doing. This video is just intended to be more of a demo of how the process looks, more or less. All right, so taking a look here, this is the form, of course, with Nintex Workflow Cloud. I've got just a few different fields. These are living within a repeating section, so using or doing multiple requests at once, very straightforward, very easy to do. Of course, the workflow behind the scenes is set up to handle it as such. For this example, I'm just going to do one request just for the sake of simplicity. And yeah, I've got this radio button here, so I can make a request either for myself or for other users. For myself, if I choose that, because the form is authenticated, it pulls in my email address from the user context. But in this case, I want to make a request for someone else. I will make them request them to be a designer. I do have separate routing set up for administrator requests in the workflow. So if there is an administrator that is requested, it needs to go through some sort of approval. So I'll click the submit button. Because there's no extra layers to it, really, the workflow kicks off, and it'll pretty quickly kick off the Nintex RPA bot flow. So we should see that here in just a second. Kick off, there we go. Yep, almost as if I've tried to record this 10 million times. And yeah, so the bot flow is just going to go through. It's going to go to my instance of Nintex RPA Central, which I've pointed it to with a variable. It's going to go through, add a new user, input that username, input that role, click that add button, and then it's finished, right? Super quick, super simple. If there was multiple requests, it would just run the bot flow multiple times. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Administrator requests, like I said, will go through an approval process, which if you're familiar with Nintex Workflow Cloud, I'm sure you're familiar with tasks and how those work. But really, there's not much more to it than that. Thanks for watching.